Hi guys, welcome to 2024 solution. Question 1a. It says calculate the value of the square root of 7 minus 1 squared plus 2 minus 9 squared. So the first thing we want to do, guys, is to get rid of that square. So it's 7.1 times 7.1. Let's go. So 7.1 squared is equal to 50.41. Plus, we're going to square 2.9, plus 2.9 squared, 8.41, so this is 8.41. Total it, and then we'll find the square root. Very simple. Alright, so add this, we get plus 50.41. Alright, so that's 58. No, 9981. 117. So that's 58.82. And then we just find the square root, and that is our 1 now. Alright, so 58 point square root of 58.82. This is 7.1 squared, 50.41, 2.9 squared, 8.41. Yeah. So this gives us the square root of 58, which is 58.82. Alright, that gives me 7.66. 7.669. Now they said to two significant figures, so we're going to stop right here, 1 and 2, but we're going to go to this one, and we're going to round up since it's 6, so that one is the 7.7. Alright, next they said to two decimal places, so we're going to use this same number, which is a 7.6. We go to the third number, 6 and over, we add 1, so we add 1 again, so that was a 7.6. Alright, so them start you off nice and easy. Alright, this one says write in the following quantities in ascending order from the smallest to the largest. Now we can know this is 0.47, right? This is 0.47. So these two, 0.47, these two are in the correct order already. We just need to check out that one here. Alright, so let me just turn it in a decimal. 12 divided by 25, 0.48. Alright, so because this is 0.48, it means that 0.46 at the front, 47%, and the 12 over 25 is coming correct maths. Alright, let's go, and that gives you 1 mark. Alright, you say now Mahendra and Jawa shared 7224 in the ratio 7 to 5. How much more money does Mahendra receive than Jaya? So let us find the total ratio, which is 7 plus 5. So that works out to 12. So it's 12 shares, right? And then we're going to share that 12 shares. So let's find out what's for one share. And that will give us, punch out in the calculator, 7,224 divided by 12. 7,224 divided by 12. 602, right? So that's for one share. But guess what? One is going to get 7 and one is going to get 5. So that means this person will get 2 shares more. So we can just times it by 2 since they asked for the share. So 2 2 is 4, 2 0 0, 2 6 is 12. Boom, we're done. So the first part is nice and cozy. Alright, the present population of Portsmouth is 5500. Is expected that the population will increase by 42% by the year 2030. Write the number, this in standard form. So we have 5, how many zeros? 1, 2, 3, plus 1, 4. Alright, so we're going to carry decimal place here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 5.5 times 10 to the number of places that we move, which was 5. it would be positive because we're going to our right when we're multiplying back. Alright, so let's go. It's a calculate the expected population of Portsmouth in 2030. So it's 42% increase, so that's 142 over 100 times the original, which is 550,123. You know, calculate my punch at now, guys. I'm not time to waste. 142 divided by 100 times 55123, 4 zeros. Alright, this my calculator gives me 781 and some zeros, which is 3 zeros. So 1, 2, 3. And that's only worth 1 mark. Alright. He said the graph, this is students matter about. The graph below can be used to convert between United States dollars and Eastern Caribbean. Big up everybody in the Eastern Caribbean, Guyana, Trinidad, St. Martin, everybody. Alright, and he said use the graph, convert US $2 to EC. So first we are going to $2 US, because these are the US, right? So we can just read it out for the graph. Oh, yes, I put in. No, alright, just Mr. Benny. Can I question this? So you just have to bring it down, but for some reason, it look a bit tedious. Alright, so how many spaces between it? 2. So 5 spaces, so one of them are 0.2. So that's about 5.4, yeah, man. Can I question that? Why don't I hope it clear from phone paper? So US $2 equal 5.4 EC. Alright, it's a convert Eastern Caribbean $70 to US. So we know that we know that 2 US according to the graph equal to what? 540. That means 1 US would be to divide by 2, right? So 1 US in Eastern Caribbean would be 2 into 5, 2, and 1, yeah. This is 1 US, right? So let's make up the equation. 1 US equal 2.7. So we have EC again, so we put the EC over here, so $70. I want to find the equivalent US, and times this by X. So we could do the cross multiplication, so X times 270, and that equals to 70 times 1, and of course we want X by itself, so we just divide by $2.70. Now punch out in the calculator, guys, because we don't have time to waste. I have marathon today for grade 5, so I can't waste no time. So that's 270. I'm punch out in my calculator, so 70 divided by 2.7. Alright, this gives me 25.9. Let's round it off to $26. They didn't say round off though. Just me, I did that. Alright, cool. Only done number 1, guys. First 11 marks. Alright. So Lara needs to put mesh around 2 seedbed to protect her seedling. Altogether, she uses 60 meters of mesh. One of the seedbed is a rectangular and the other is a square as shown in the diagram below. Alright, cool. He said the width of the rectangular seedbed in meters is x meters. The length of the rectangle seedbed is 3 times. So this should be 3 times because since are x. Alright, cool. Put in at the same time. And it says the length of the side of the square is y. That is given already. And it says use the information above to derive the simplified expression for y in terms of x. Use the simplified. Alright, so they give us the 60 meters. I'm going to use it from the angle. So that will be the perimeter. So all of this plus all of this must give us 60. So I'm going to do that. Perimeter means the total distance around, so we're going to do it twice, right? So we just add this and add this. The type perimeter for the rectangle. What will be the rectangle? Not the rectangle, the area for the perimeter for this. Y plus y plus y, so we can just call it 4 times y, and that should give us 60. And it asks us to simplify for y. We'll fix this first. 3 plus 1, 4, 7, 8. So that's 8x plus 4y. And then we can transpose, right? So, because we have 8x, so we're going to say 4y is equal to 60. Take away 8x. And then now the final step, we divide by 4. Find the, make y the subject. Hold on, guys. I lost my. Sorry, guys. I lost my internet for 1 second. Let me just go up where I was. What's happening? Alright, so the area of the rectangle seedbed is equal to the area of the square seedbed. Use this information to answer in A1. Alright, I say, hold on, I have somebody that do. Oh, yeah. Alright, cool. Alright, so you say use the area of the rectangle seedbed is equal to the area. Alright, so one length was 3x and one was x. So forget the area, we have to multiply x times 3x. And they say that must equal to the square of, equal to the area of the square. Now the area was y, so that would be y squared. And it says use this information to answer. Write down the quadratic in terms of x. Oh, so they want it in terms of x. Show that simplified x squared minus 60x plus 25 equals 0. Let me see something, guys. Let me go back. Alright, so basically, them say in terms of x, so them don't want y. So this work out to 3x squared. That's the area for the rectangle. And that must equal. Remember, y was equal to 2. What was y again? Let me just look on it. Oh, God. 15 minus 2x, yeah. So y is actually 15 minus 2x. So them don't want y in it, they just want in terms of x. So that was 15 minus 2x. And then now we square it because y is supposed to be squared. Alright, next we have to expand the bracket here because that looks like some stress. So we multiply this by itself. 15 minus 2x. Alright, so 15 times 15, 225. 15 times negative 2, negative, no, 30 that. 15 times 2 is 30, yeah. Alright, next we use negative times that, negative 30 as well. And then negative 2 times negative 2, that's positive 4x squared. Alright, so all of this work out to that. What a piece of stress. Let me just transfer this. So we have 3x squared equal to 225. Both of them negative, so we add and we get negative 60x. And then we have positive 4x squared. Now, since as them work with only this alone over the side here, we could subtract this from both sides and get the answer. So we're gonna just, I just do want that. No, sir. What the rot did I want? Right, we can see if we come to it. It should do. This side will be 0, and we have the 225 minus the 60x. 4 take away 1, yeah. 4 take away 3 or 1. Alright, cool. So see, we have the same thing here, just turn different. Alright, this is what I'm going on. It says solve the equation x squared minus 60x plus 25 equal to 0. Alright, so to solve this, using the quadratic, alright, I can factorize. So I could just, so a is equal to 1, that's the coefficient, b equal negative 60, c is equal to positive 225. Alright, I could drop this down a formula. Guys, remember, say this step on your sheet. X is equal to minus b plus or minus b squared. I wonder if we go through this with CXC students. We know in lower school, you know, but I can't remember going through this with my CXC. Hope I did. Over 2a. Alright, so I could put things in perspective now. B is negative 60. Back up plus or minus b squared, which is 60 again, so that's negative 60. But it got square, so no matter. I'll go drop it there. So, alright, so negative 60 squared minus 4 times a. Now a was a 1 times c, which is 225. Alright, cool. So I'll just put this in bracket all over 2a. So 2 times 1, that's 2. I'm going to math up now. So we have this equal to 2 negative is going to give us positive 60 plus or minus 60 times 66, 36. So that's 360. 2 zeros minus 4 ones 4. Alright, hold on guys, let me just punch this in. 4 times 2, 25. 225 times 4 equal 900. Alright, cool. So this work out to 900 all over 2. So 900 from this leave 27. 93 here. So 2700. So all we have to do is find the square root of 2700. Still remember, divide by 2. I have to put things in perspective. What's the square root of 2700? Alright, this 51.96, 51.96. So this work out to 51.96. So we're supposed to get two solutions, right? So the first one we can get is 60 plus. So it's 60 plus 51.96. And then we divide by 2. And the next solution, 60 minus 51.96 divided by 2. I'm going to kind of use a calculator to get them answer. Right now, guys, it's rough. Hit the like button if you have not done so, guys. I haven't said that all the punch at my calculator and see what I get. So for the first one, final answer is 55.98. This is solution 1. Alright, 60 minus that 8.1. 8.1 divided by 2. Alright, so this works out to 4. So 4.02. So these are the two solutions. X equal 4.02. And the second solution, our 55. Not even if a 98 or 58. Alright, no matter. Alright, calculate the total area of the two seed beds. That look like stress. Alright, so the first one was x times 3x, so that gives us what? 3x squared. That's the area for the rectangle. Plus, we want the area for the square now. which was y times y, but I don't think they want it in terms of y, so we have to use the 15 minus 2x for that portion. So let me do that. 15, that's what we got for y, minus 2x squared. But where do we go from here? Expand the bracket out. Oh, alright. Plug in the value of x. We just found that, right? And then we have plus, so that's our 15 minus 2 times the value of x, which is 4. And then we square. So we have to work out the bracket first. 15 minus 2 4 is 8. And we square this. Now 4 4 16, 3 times 16, 6 3 6 is 18, 8 there 1. So 48. Alright, so this portion here now, 15 take away 8, that is 7, so that's 7 square. Punch out now my calculator. 7 7 49. 9 and 8 17. 7 carry 1. 4 and 4 8 and 1 9. 97. What was the unit again? It was meter. 60 meter for the neck. Alright, so that wasn't so bad, guys. I never like it though. A vertical flagpole stands on a horizontal ground and is held by two ropes, PG and PR as shown in the diagram below. PG is equal to 18, FR equal 9.7, and angle FGP equal 38. Calculate the height of the flagpole. So it's a right angle triangle, so that means we can just use a Pythagoras theorem since we have the 38 and we have the 8, right? This is the opposite side. This is adjacent, and this is hypotenuse. Oh, you know what to use, guys? I thought you guys are already, right? The side that you're looking for must be included. So we have the opposite, we must include opposite, right? So that are between sin and tan. And then now, side that we're given is 18. So we must include this, which is the hypotenuse. So hypotenuse and opposite, that's definitely sin. Alright, so I'm going to set it up now. So it would be sin 38. The angles that we're looking for is equal to the opposite side. We don't know what it is, let's say opposite. Over the hypotenuse is 18. Because you know 18 may drop it in, right? And then now the cross multiply, so it will be sin 38 times 8. And that equal to the opposite side. Alright, so we go to the calculator now. And what's it that? Alright, this is 11 point what? 0. 0. 0 1. Alright. We should calculate, that was the height of this. So this work out to 11. Cool. It said find PR, the length of one side of the piece of rope used to hold the flagpole. That's our PR. Alright, we don't know the angle here, so we can't use this. But because we find this, and we know this already, we could use the Pythagoras theorem. So it would be 11.0, which is, this is the hypotenuse, right? Because a right angle over the here, so that'd be 11.1 squared plus 9.7 squared. Let me try to find out my calculator. 121, right? Plus 121.201 plus this, which is that now 9.7 squared 94.9.09, 94.09. Remember what the Pythagoras theorem was, right? We find in the hypotenuse, so we add them and then we find the square root. So we square them, add them, find the square root. So 94.4 plus 121.201, that gives us 215.291, 215.291, and then we find the square root. So what's the square root of 215.291? That work out to 14.67. So that's 14.67. What was the unit? Meter. 4. And you get another 2 marks for this. Oh, I say sure, you know. Let me say 1 decimal place. Not sure. Oh, they never specify. Alright. It says now, in the diagram below, PQ, which is this, is parallel to MN, which is that LRT is an isosceles triangle and SLT is a straight line. SLT, which is this, SLT is a straight line. Alright, cool. And it's a find the value of x. Which root we are going to take? Let me see something. This, because it's parallel, here's our 28, right? Alternate angles. This can help me. Alright, them say this is an isosceles, so that means the base angle should be equal. So this should be 28 as well. Makes sense, ain't it? 28. And if this are 28, 28 and 28 are 56. Subtract from 180. It's a 7. 6 from that leave 4. 7 from that leave 2. Alright, so this should be about 124. Right? We can find this angle here. Angles on a straight line. 124 plus the 28, how much we want? Alright, so we have 124 plus 28. That gives me 152. So 130, 180 minus 152. You found that, right? And for 1 now. So this left 8, 28. So these are 28. So this one now is a straight line, right? So it will be 180 minus 28. So that means that this is a 152. It's supposed to 152, but them say this is a straight line. So the 180 take away the 28. Should give me what the answer, which is the 152. So x are 152. Another way you could look at it, L is supposed to be 28, right? Vertically opposite. Is it? And then 28 from this. This is the form of angles on a straight line again. Alright, so that gives you 2 marks. It said the diagram shows a shape T and its image Q under after a transformation. Describe fully a single transformation that maps shape T onto Q. T onto Q. It's not a rotation. Alright, watch out. Boom. What in the world is this? Hold on. Alright, so boom. This is it. Yo, CX are the maddest. This is actually a reflection, you know. Oh man. Let me see. Let me test it. This the same distance. Yeah. See here, same distance from this. Guys, it's actually a reflection. Bombard CXC, oh no bad. Oh no bad. Alright, so it's actually a reflection in the line y equal x. Bombard, that bad. That is bad. That is bad. No peep, because the first thing I see it, I was thinking is a rotation. That bad, guys, that bad. So on the diagram above, the image of the shape t as undergoes a translation by the vector -6, 1, -1, 6 rather. Label this image m. So t we are translate. So translate we just add, right? Just add the coordinate. Or we can just mix it deeply, right? This point, move over 1 to the left, and then +6, so we go up 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this other point here. Alright, so this now same thing. 1 to the left, 6 up, 1, 2, 3, 4. Guys, the internet are giving me some trouble. Hold on, let me just cover. No, what go on, man? Second time this happened to me. Alright, so as me that say, this supposed to be 1. The size of this a 1 go across. So if we find this a 1 go across, then we can join the line. With translation, the size no change. So we don't have to translate every single point. Why it looks so ugly though? So it's 1 to the left as a negative and then 6 up to each point. So ugly, man, ugly. Alright, so that's that. We'll move on and see what go on otherwise. Alright, so this was reflection. The one they did mad though. As I was looking for a rotation. Yo, that one was mad. Y equal x. Alright, cool. Next now, it's a rectangle PQRS as a diagonal PR where P is the point -310 and R is the point 4, -4. Calculate the length of the line. Alright, so length of line given 2 points. I'm going to name this one x1, y1, and this one x2, y2. So to find the length is y2 minus y1. I know some person put the x at the front, but yes, should we use the gradient formula to kind of remember it? I did like this. Minus x1 squared all over the square root, right? Alright, so boom. The hypotenuse we really are finding. So y2 was what? -4 minus 10, and then we square it, plus x2 was what? -4. No, x2 is positive minus -3. So that becomes another negative. And of course, we square it. So we could simplify and then see if we can get a mark. So this is going to give us -14. No matter, guys, when it's squared, you'll get positive. As length can be negative. And of course, this becomes plus. So that becomes 7 squared. Just borrow my calculator for a while. 14 times 14 over 196. And then 7749. So 14 times 14. Alright, so that's 196 plus 49. Everything will become positive. When we square, so it's 196 plus 49 equal 245. 245. So it's really the square root of 245. That will give us the answer for the length of the line. So that's 245, 15.6. Alright, so that's 15.6. Not a bad question. I don't mind this. This one was good. But I know number 2 good. Show me up. Alright, you said determine the equation of the line for PR. Alright, so to find need the gradient. That's all. From the gradient we can get the y-intercept. Alright, we could do that. We could find the gradient. So the gradient is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Internet again. What's happening, man? What's happening? So x2 minus x1. Remember the way we get it. Can just use the something for them. Yeah, this was y2. So y2 work out to 14, but it's negative 14. So we can use them, guys. So it's negative 14 over 7. What is that? What we get? Negative 14 over 7. So that means the gradient is negative 2. As if we write back this, I same thing we get we use to the length of the line. So the gradient m would have be this. So if we use one of the point now, one of the point was, I think it was 4, negative 4. I'm gonna check that. Now I mess up that one. The point 4, negative 4. I think. Come on, let's go. Something, man. 4, negative 4. Yeah. So we are going to use that point there and substitute. So we get the gradient and we can figure it out from there. Up here, for this something like this. Y is equal to mx plus c. Since we know the gradient, right? The gradient is m. So we want the y-intercept. Y is going to be negative 4. And then m, we just calculate m, which is 2, negative 2. X in this case is positive 4 plus c. Negative 2 times 4, negative 8 plus c equal negative 4. So when we transpose, we're going to get plus 8. So that's going to be negative 4 plus 8. So negative 4 plus 8. And here we have c. Positive 4 because, yeah. So this will be 4. So the y-intercept is, so that means the equation is going to be y, the gradient of that, and then plus 4. This was a good one. Long time I see them bring this. Alright. I think this morning I post this on my TikTok, you know. Oh my word. This morning. Alright, the two functions f and g are defined as follows. F of x is equal to 3x plus 1 and g of x is equal to x squared. Find the function in simplest form and expression for f x minus 2. This is cute. So anywhere you see this, we're going to put anywhere you see x, we're going to plug this, right? So it's going to be x minus 2 and then plus 1. First, we see this 3 times x, 3x, 3 times negative 2, negative 6, and then it's a plus 1 So this work out to 3x minus 5. Yeah, expand the bracket. Alright, that one is cute. First I'm seeing it like that, guys. Alright, let's look at the next one now. It said g 3x plus 2 plus 10. So anywhere we see x, we're gonna plug 3x plus 2. Alright, so g now, what g say again? G says x squared. Alright, x squared. So we're just gonna square this. So g of x is equal to x squared. And then of course we're gonna plug 3x plus 2 for x. And then now we add 10. We're gonna multiply this over the side. That's very creative doing a 6. I like it. Hope students can figure it out. Alright, so 3 times 3, that's 9 x squared. 3 times 2, 6x. 2 times 3, 6x. 2 times 2, 4. This is a very long paper though. Yeah, I've been doing this forever. Alright, so we have 9x squared plus 12x plus the 4. But remember, we're supposed to add the 10. I could put the 10 down here because these are like terms, right? So the final answer would be 9x squared plus 12x. 10 and 4, 40. That may have made it as. As I said, guys, the first I'll actually see it like that. Kind of weird, but it's the truth. First, gonna see it like that. Alright. Mr. Morgan administered a spelling test in his class. The table below shows the number of words out of 10 that each student spelled correctly. What is this? So number of words and the frequency. For the data set shown above, state the mode. I'm thinking more on the mode of the most frequent spelled words. Anyway, the mode. Alright, so make a reason for these are frequency. So the one with the highest frequency will be the mode. So this will be the answer. 5. So 5 will be the answer in that case. Because 8 students are 8 spelling of 5 occurs 8 times. That's greater than any other number in the frequency. Alright, so then we want the median and the middle number. So what we can do, makes the frequency, right? So we have 8 and 4, 12, 14, 16, 19, 23. So the frequency are 23. So it should be n plus 1 and then you divide by 2 to give you the n term. So we have 23 plus 1 over 2. So that's what 24 divided by 2. So it's 12. But it's not 12 by the answer, no, guys. It's the 12th term. So we have 8. So we're going to have 5, 8, right? So it's going to go 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Or we are going to have 8 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we are going to have B 6 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that means that this one would be the answer. And that will be the middle number we name. So the median should be 6. Alright, let me see what I go on now. It says calculate the mean of the number of words spelled correctly. Now the mean, we have to multiply each one of them here. So it's gonna be this times this, this times this, this times this. Alright, so 5, 8, 40. 6, 4 is 24. 7, 2 is 14. 8 times 2 is 16. 9, 3 is 27. And then 40. The total frequency was 23. So we divide by 23. This one is not bad. I don't know why you come up with this spelling business though. Hold on, guys. Let me see something. 40 plus 24 plus 14 plus 16 plus 27 plus 40. Alright, give me a total of 161 divided by 23. And this is how we find the mean of group data, right? Multiply each by x and then you divide. So 161 divided by 23, 7, exactly 7. Whoa, not bad, not bad. Thought it was gonna be a decimal, but yeah. Alright, what is next for us? That wasn't me, we just did that. He said the attendance officer at a particular school recorded the time t in minutes taken by each student in a group to travel to school. The data collected is shown in a cumulative frequency curve. Using the cumulative curve, find the estimate of the number of students who took at most 32 minutes to travel to school. So this is the time, 32. So the time in a minute, right? And at most, that means a maximum of 32. So you can fall between 0 and 33 basically. So that means we have to read off 32. Let me see how much it will go up by. 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. So it will go up by 2. So 32 will go be 1. So that other line here. It below below 60. For the line here, the below 60. 1 below 60. So that's our if you go by the one you look at it, I go by what the one here. The 1 year I go up by what? It's a 20, 2, 4, 6. It's a go up by 4. So 4, 8. Alright, so it a go up by 4. So 4, I'm going to say first. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. Yeah, it a go up by 4. So 40. I just that'll be 56. 56. Alright, this. So that will be 56. It's too close. He said the interquartile range. Now the interquartile range, for the formula go Q3 minus Q1. So Q3 minus Q1. Stress this man, stress. So the total of 220. Alright, so 220 we are working. So n plus 1. So you go. Now that is not clicking on, guys. I want to not click. But it should be n plus 1 divided by 4. And then the next one would be 3/4, right? N plus 1. was, yeah, 2, 3. Alright, so it's at 221. 221. And of course, 2, 2, so I work out 2, 2, 2, 2, 1. 55.25, 55. I don't want to work out to 3. Alright, that one here, 165.75. So we have to go get them reading then. TXE, you're not stressing man. So 165. Look at it, 166. Yeah, 166. 166. 4 it go up by. See, it's struggling, man. Boy, yes, sir. Let me get the reading there. Let me small it up. I need a reading there, guys. I need a reading. Alright, so we have 1. So now 165. So 165 is a little bit over this. So coming down now. Yeah, yes, sir, right. Coming down. So go up by what? 2. So it'll be 52 minus, let me see something now. We need the reading of 55.5. So 20, 100, so 40. Halfway that'll be 50. So go up by 4, you know. No, how can I question this? 40, 44, 48, 52. So about yes. And then come down now. For 32 now. I'm not so sure about it, you know, guys, but like about 20 or so. This could be, this not must be accurate, bro. My eyes them are burning, I can't zoom in. It's something not scanning good either. Alright, so that should have it. So the interquartile range would be, how many get again? 52 and 52, 52, 32. So that'll be 52 minus 32. About 20. That could be half of it. Alright, C says the letters in the word positivity are given written on separate cards and placed in a bag. Dacia picks 2 of these cards at random with replacement. Oh, with replacement. So every time you take out 1, you have to replace it. So find the probability that she picks the letter I in the and then the letter I. So I'm going to look for the probability for I. So how many? We have 1. We need how many? We need the denominator, right? PEP students, you remember this? We do like this in but just one pick. Alright, so we have 10 letters. So the denominator 10. How many for I? 1, 2, 3. Alright, so we have 3. Alright, so what's the probability of picking up B? Only one B today. So this is the only one B. But guess what? Them says then. Father, them says then. That'll be 1 times that. Yo, a bad question this, you know. This supposed to be A level though. This is not a college me learn this. Alright, let me say. Right, let's just find the probability that I. Alright, so it's 3 over 10. 3 over 100 rather. 2 marks for that. 6, you not cheat, man. Alright. In the diagram below, shows a gold bar in the shape of a trapezoidal prism its volume is 2886 cm3. The length and the height of the prism are indicated. So these are the height, these are the length. Calculate the area of the cross section. Calculate the area of the shaded cross section of the trapezoid prism. So on the area. So I guess that's the part of them on the area 4. So that trapezium basically. So that for the height. 8.7. Oh, come here say, yo, me I eat that. Them give you the volume, because me I wonder how the hell me I go find it. Because I was saying I don't get any measurement. But once they give us the volume, because what they did was, in order to get the volume, you find the area for that side here, and then you times it by this, the length going up. We did this in our city angles. They may normally come at 60 at 50 at. So that's what they did. They found the area for here, so, and they times it by the 131.2. So they times it by that, and that now it'll give you the volume. So all we have to do, in order to get the volume, we have to go divide by that to get the area rather. So that'll be 2886 divided by 31.2. Let me see what I get. So it's 2886 divided by 31.2. So that's our 92.5. I mean, I say, oh, it worked 1 mark and I can't figure it out. But they didn't give us this side and this side. Alright, so that's cool. Let's see something else now. It says the cuboid shaped gold bar shown below has the same volume as the trapezoidal prism shaped gold bar displayed at A. Calculate the height. Height again. How about that? It's have the same volume though, so we can figure it out. So we have 2886. So we need the 2886. This are length times width times height, right? That's how they get the volume. So all we need to do to get the h times this times the 8.2. That gives us the 288. So remember exactly our 2886. Alright, so 2886. So we know say h. I remember just punching this now. 30.6 times the 8.2. That's our 250. And that equals 2886. So to transpose now, we divide by 250. And that will give us the height. So 2886 divided by 250. But by 11.54. Let's drop the next 4. And that's a centimeter. So that will give us that. Alright, so that word 2 mark, that one wasn't so bad. Alright, this one says now the trapezoid gold bar is melted down. Jesus sakes. What in the world? Alright, the trapezoid gold bar is melted down and all of the gold is used to make 6 identical spheres. Calculate for each sphere of gold. So each one of them. And how much of them? 6. Why you put 6 in on this? About that, man. What I'm saying. Alright, and they said the volume of the sphere with radius r is that. Alright, so what are the volume? I guess it has to be the same volume. Alright, I'm not like work that way, guys. So I'm going to turn it over. So it's 4 third pi r cube equal to t, which is the volume. I'm going to put things in perspective. So it's 4 over 3. They did say use pi as 22 over 7. We don't know what the radius is, but we know that it's r3. And this was supposed to be 2886. Alright, let's see if we can transpose now. So R3 is equal to 2886 times whatever I divide over time. So it's divided the 3 and the 7. And then now we divide by whatever over top. So I multiply, we divide. We work out that. And then we need to divide it by 6, you know, because them say 6 of them. So I know one way I find it. One way I find it, but it's a 6 identical. So the size come down. So 2886 times 3 times 7. That gives me what? 6606. So that's 6606. And then that's our 88. So now we divide by 88 now. 60606 divided by 88. That gives me 600. Calculate the amount. 688, 70. 688. 688. 70. Alright, so because of 6 of them, we divide it by 6. Just put it on the calculator. So 688.70 divided by 6, 114. Alright, but guess what? Still need to find the cube root of this. Because the opposite of r cube, a cube root. So this is by 3. Punch this on the calculator now. And then it's going to get. So r equal to, around the guy, around there. 4.86. So that gives you the answer for that. Not bad. Alright, let's say the surface area. The surface area of the sphere is A equal pi r square. 4 pi r square. So we get the radius. So I'm going to assume that this radius we're supposed to use. 4 times 22 over 7 times the radius, which is 4.86 squared. 4.86 times 4.86. Put my calculator to work. Alright, we'll do it up first. Then divide by 7. So 4 times 22 times 4.86 times 4.86. That gives me 2078. 2078. 2078.52. And then we divide by 7. That gives me 296. So it's 296.93. Did they say any decimal place? And that's an area, right? So that's meter square. Yo, some tough question them put in. Now let them talk. And it says the mass to the nearest kilogram, given that the density of coal is 19.3 gram per cm3. Alright, let me see that now. Alright, so density, they give us the density, so I'm going to put it in perspective. So that's a 19.3. We don't know the mass, so we have to put that. Hold on, guys, it's too close. So that equals to the mass. We don't know what the mass is. However, we did know the volume is 2866, but it have to divide by 6. So 2886. That's my interpretation of it, because there's a 6 equals something. So we have to go divide that by 6. So it's 2886 divided by 6, which is 481. Alright, I'm going to do the cross multiply thing. So mass is equal to. This one, some tough question them said to me, not my opinion. Apart from number 1, number 2 the tough as well. I not see no way for straightforward questions. This feel like pet maths. Your problem solving. 481 times 19.3. That's the one. 92. So it's 9283. 9283. 9283. It's a kind point. 0.3. But this are grams, right? Basically. So I'm saying here is kilogram. So kilogram, 1000 gram. So we could divide by 1000. Or we have to convert it. So we have 1, 2, 3. So that's a 9.2833 kilogram. But them say what? The nearest kilogram, which is 9. So it's a 9. This is tough, guys. We're not right. The paper tough. So many persons contact me and say it wasn't bad. This is tough, guys. Come on, come on. Alright. We'll look on that one here now. Oh god. He said the X diagram below shows the first 4 diagrams in a sequence. Regular hexagon. Each regular hexagon is made using sticks of unit length. So diagram 1. Let me try to figure out the pattern. I can't just numbers me use and figure out the pattern. So let me just put them in perspective. Alright. So each time look at them and add on 2. Let me prove it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. 2 of them add on every time. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Guys, me not good fit draw from scratch. Oh, thank you, peace sign. Alright, so 1 figure here, so that would mean can't draw now, guys. Oh god. So 1 figure this up. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let me see how much we have in total. We have 9, so we're supposed to have 11. So 7, we got 1, yes. So that's 8, 9, and I go add on 2 more because we're supposed to have 11. As we say, really wonderful with the drawing. It's one of my strong points. So if you look away, forgive me, this shall be 11. But that will complete the diagram. That wasn't bad at all. Alright, everybody must get them marks here. Complete. Yo! The number of regular that have 6 and perimeter of each figure P follow a pattern. The values of H and S for the first 4 diagrams are shown in the table below. Study the pattern of numbers in each row of the table and answer questions that follow. So guys, a double row them give it. First never see it like this. Alright, we'll figure out the pattern first. Go find the nth term first, as I suggest. So this we have 3, 5, we're going up by 2. So here we have 2. So that means that 2n do up to something to 1, and that gives us 3. What operation go here? We can put 1 here. So 2 ones 2, 2 plus 1 give it 3. So that means this it'll be 2n. Let me drop it up. So 2n plus 1. Let me try to figure out this one. S now, it'll be 15, my difference, 15 and 5, 20, 23, that's 8. 8 plus 3, yeah, so this is plus 8. Alright, so I'm going to use the first one. We have 8 times 1. Do something. And that must give you 15. So that'll be 8. You can use x as well. Plus x equal 15. So that means that the x would have a 7. 15 take away that. So may I get this with 8n plus 7. 8 ones 8 plus 7, 15. 8 to 16 plus 7, yeah. Alright, that one here now, we're going up by what? 24, 12, and 16, 12. Difference of 4. Yeah. So this is 4n. I'm going to use the first one. 4 times 1, that's 4. I must end up with 12. So we add 8. Alright, let me just see if it's consistent. 4 2s, 8 plus 8, 16. 4 3s, 12 plus 8, 20. Alright, so we figure out this. So it's a cakewalk from here. Once we figure out this, a cakewalk. Alright, for 5, it's going to be 2n, 2, 5, 10 plus 1, 11. For this one, we'll say something else again. Ah, Jesus. 8n. So 8, 5, 40 plus that 47. I'm going to try it with this. 4, 5, 20 plus 8, 28. Rather. Alright, so we want to find out the number over here. So I'm going to use a formula. 2n plus 1 should give us 47. And then we transpose. So it's 2n equal 47 minus the 1, which gives us 46. So 2n equal 13. So this should be 13. For this one now, what was the formula for this one? Sure. 4n plus 8. 4n plus 8. I really say it's going on. 4n plus 8. 1 here, 2n plus 1. Alright, so 4 times 13, 52. Plus the 8, that's 60. I think we're done now. We just need to plug in this, and that's it. Oh, this not carrying only marks. This was 8n plus 7. So that was very straightforward. 8n plus 7. We have practiced so many of these guys. Everybody should get this. Alright, cool. It says Skylar says that she can make one of the figure with a perimeter exactly 105. Explain why she's incorrect. 105. 1005. Perimeter. Which one of a perimeter? Oh, so this. Alright, so we have 4n. How we are going to just equate it and see if we get a solid number. If we don't get a solid number, something wrong. Alright? If we get a solid number, then she correct. Minus the 8 and then divide by 14. If we don't get an integer in a right, person wrong. Let me just subtract this now. 1005. 1005 minus 8. That one 997. Yeah, so 997 can be divided by 4 without to get an integer. So that means that are the problem. When I divide it, I get 249. So because of that, yeah, you know have that. Alright, cool. So that's second that. Alright, he said the function f and g are defined as that find g2. So we have to plug 2 for x, so we have 5 minus 2 times 2, 2 2 is 4, 5 minus 4, that gives us 1. And we get 1 mark for the 1 question. Alright, let's see what else. It said derive an expression in its simplest form for fg. Oh, we never do this. Inverse of f and plug 3 in there. We never see that too. Alright, so the inverse would be y equal 2x minus 1 over 3. Interchange x for y and y for x. So that gives us 2y minus 1 over 3. What we're doing is solving for y. So we get rid of the denominator. So it will be 3x equal 2y minus 1. Alright, get rid of the 1 by adding 1 to both sides. So 3x plus 1 equal 2y. And then now, we're going to divide by 2. Is the opposite. But let's say if we put 3 there, so 3 times 3 plus 1 over 3. No, the over 2. I want to make them simple mistake then. 2 months. That is something good, Mr. Benny. 3 3 is 9 and 1, 10 over 2, which equal to 5. Alright, cool. Let's say FG now. I'm going to do it up as a guys. I can't make FG2. Can't make down this up. I'm going to have to rewrite FG of x. So the last function I must write, which is g. So that's 5 minus x squared. This goes in bracket. And then now we're going to write back f in terms of all of that. So mathematical. F says 2x minus 1 over 3. 2 times 5, that's 10. 2 times negative, that's negative 2x squared. Equal to minus 1 over 3. So 10 minus 1, that gives us 9. And then minus 2x squared over the 3. So these are FK of x. Alright, the next one now. So tired. Where you want to love it then? Yo, Dapper! Me there, my brother. Yeah, man, everything black. It says, sketch the graph. No, not yet. Yeah. Alright. I'm going to see a function. Don't see a function. Which function no matter? Hold on, guys. It says sketch the graph of the function gx. Oh, the one up at top. Right. So gx was equal to what? Was it x squared? Hold on. We need the function. So the function is actually 5 minus x squared. Jesus, Mr. Benny, so you're so blind. Thought it was a different question here, guys. Alright, so 5 minus x squared. So we're supposed to sketch this. So one thing we stand out, we know is a quadratic. This is negative. So we know it's a curve like this. Is a maximum turning point, right? Because this is a negative x. And then the gradient, not the gradient, the y-intercept should be 5. So now we use 1 unit to represent 5, 3, 4, 5. So it's supposed to cut it somewhere, so the y-axis of 5, right? All right, so we need to know now, because it's when x is 0. When x is 0, it's a 5. So 0 square give you 0, 5 take away 0, 0. So we also need to know when y is 0. So we could just equate this. So 5 minus x squared equal to y. And of course, y is 0 as at when at the x-axis, right? So x dot equals 0. Carry over. No. Oh yeah, carry over the 5. That's become negative 5. And then we can divide through by the negative to get positive. And of course, so x squared is equal to 5. Basically, I go find the square root, right? Of both of them. So this I go work out. Let me see how we calculate again. Square root of 5, 2.2. So that means it's a square root of positive and negative, right? So that means 2.2. So that means I put the y-axis, the x-axis, a little above 2. So probably about here, so on either side. So about here, so I could draw the line. You don't have to plot my point because I sketch them, right? And of course, this is a maximum turning point. Alright, that's that. It says now graph. The graph below shows some quadratic function. On the grid, draw the tangent to the curve x equal 1. X at x equal 1. X are 1, right? So, right? On tangent, touch a single point. Guys, you can draw them something so good, Yo. So I guess that's at the tangent at 1. Alright. And then what they want now, them say use the tangent drawn to estimate the gradient of the curve. Yo, I too much stress that you see. So yes, so how much to go to 1? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 1, 2. So this is about 0 0.5. And this about 1. And this now. So 1.5, right? I can't matter with down here. What them want from too much stress now. So the gradient should be y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. I'm going to put that one. It's about 1 and 3, right? 1 and 3. And this 0 0.5 and 1. One could be half of it. Y2, that's our 3 minus. Now let's put that one, guys. Alright, so write down the equation of the tangent in the form y equal mx plus c. So because we never find the gradient, I have to put that one there. No, so I'm not going to do that video. I'm going to have to really try to put it there. Alright, it says bx, y, and z lie on the circumference of the circle below with center O. The diameter by is equal to uw is a tangent and a circle. That. Have it done by certain time. It says state a theorem that satisfies each of the following. Angle B is equal to, alternate segments. Oh, the reason I want this is student now say then just want the reason alternate segment. Alright, that wasn't bad. Angle C is equal to 124. Angle C, which is this right here. Alright, so that's angle at center, double angle at center, angle at center, double angle at circumference. Alright, what else? We mark out. Let's say angle OVW is 90. OVW. Alright, angle between tangent and radii. Tangent radii. Yes, make way specific. Alright, it said find the value of angle ADE where appropriate. So find ADE, put it at quickly. ADE. So find angle A first, which is what that there, right? That's alright. So now to find this. This is 124. We know that this is one isosceles, so this equal to D, right? Let's see now. 124. So 180 minus 124 equal 56 divided by 2. So these are 28. Oh, we know. D is also 20. Let's find everything, you know. For E, they know. These are E, right? So we find A already. No, we don't find A. A, it'll be 90 minus 28. So that's A. Leave 2. 2 from 8, leave 6. So this should be 62. A are 62. D are 28. Angle E now. How we can find angle E? Easiest way. Alright, angle is not triangle. 28 plus the 18 plus the 62 plus the 28. 28, which is this one right here, plus the 18. Plus the 62. So I look on the big triangle, you know. Let me just highlight it. I have 9 minutes to finish the video, guys. Alright. Plus the 28 here up here, so. Right? And then E. So I can add up them here now. 28, oh, let me see. 28 plus 18 plus 62 plus 28 equal 136. So 180 minus 136. Sum 4. 180 minus 136. 44. This works out to 44. So E of 44 and we're done. Alright, let's see if we can match up this race fast, guys. We have 8 minutes. Sorry if you are rushing videos. I'll find all of them there already. So the diagram shows a quadrilateral PQRS joining two triangles PQS. Calculate QR. So QR we can use the cosine rule. So it's going to be 18 square plus 16 square minus 2 times them same angle there, which is 18 times 16 cos 25. Alright, so 18 times 18, hold on guys, 18 times 18 gives me 324. 324. And then 16 times 16. 16 times 16 That give me 256. So we have 256 minus all of this. Alright, so 2 times 18, 2 times 18 times 16, that give me 576. So work out the bracket part first. 576 times cos 25, and there's another problem. The calculator in a degree mode. Jesus. Lord. Alright, this is yeah, something wrong with the calculator. Get that part. Alright, let me go online. Let's say cos 25. That give more. 0.9, so 56. So this give me 0.9063077 and some other number. I just times it by 576 and see what it give me. 522. Add these now. 324, 6 and 4, 10, 0, 1, 1, 8, and that 580. So 580 minus this, which give me 58. As a square root now, it's a 7.6. So the length there, I got 3 marks for that. It said the bearing of S from P to S is 205. Determine the bearing of R from S. So everything on 205, 205, 205, 205. So we draw in that line. It's supposed to be 205. What I'm asking for the bearing of R from S. No, look go back there. I'm open now, guys. Not to go continue. The bearing of R from S. Alright, may I continue that video here, guys? God Jesus. I continue. Hope if I pause it, you don't lose it. But I'm of course my recording class. Oh God, this is crazy. Pause it anyway. If we can come back, we come back. If not, we just continue the video from here. Alright guys, so they ask us for the bearing of R from S. So we just make a note to that. From R, bearing of R from S. Alright, so from here to here is 25, and we have 72. So the bearing from R from S would be R to R from R to S R. Oh, so R here. So, and they gave us what? 205. So it will be 205 minus 25 plus the 72. So add that to get what? 9, no, that's 7. 97. So then subtract to the 205 minus the 97 equal 108. This should be 5. I think you understand. don't know why the tripods are slippery. So this is 205. So that work out to 205. 108, right? So let me see now. They ask us next for the bearing of S from P. So all of this measure 205. So from here to here at 205, that means from here to here we can find this angle right here, which would be what? 205, 155, right? I have to subtract it from 360, and this angle right here supplementary, so this will be 25 degrees. So right here will be 25. Alright, so that's 25. There are a couple so that look blank, but in a blank. Alright, this one says the determinant of the matrix 6, 2v minus v minus 5 minus v is 24. Calculate the value of v. Now the determinant, guys, everybody's supposed to get this. Determinant is AD minus BC. So it will be 6 times negative v minus 2 times negative 5. Very important, right? Why am I have this outside? V there, so. So it's AD minus BC, which is 2V. Never put the V. So it's 2V times negative 5. Yeah, that is it. Alright, so we have 6 times that. That's minus 6V. Put to minus 2 times 2V times negative 5. That's negative 10V. Remember, this must equal to 24, right? Because them told us that. Alright, what else now? Minus 6. This is going to become plus. So it's plus 10v equal to 24. And then we can simplify. So this will give us positive 4v because the 10 is bigger. And that equals 24. And then we divide by 4. So v is equal to what? Oh, 8 now. 24 by 4. 6 4 is 24. So v is 6. That was a tricky one, but straightforward, right? Alright, let's say the matrices L and M are defined as follow. Evaluate each of the following. Find the product L times M. Now we have done this many times, right? So let's see if we can figure it out. Now we know that we're supposed to multiply row by column. So we're gonna cut out and rewrite it. So we have 9, 5, 3, 2, and then we have 1 column. I did so. Why am I so annoyed by that paper? I just think this paper wasn't which one that may expect. Just imagine all the students I'm going to exam and six. Especially number 2. Some of them have some easy thing where you can relate to. Alright, so it's row by column. So 9 2s rather. 9 2s 18. 5 times that, negative 20, right? And then 3 times 2, 6. 2 times 4, negative 8. So it's only one column, so we don't have nothing to worry about, right? So 18 minus 20, that's negative 2. And 6 minus 8, also negative 2. Wow. So if a negative energy CXC, alright, I think that is it. Let's see if there's any more. That will give you 2 marks, guys. If you had done that, you'd have gotten 2 marks. But me not see no, did I see vectors on it? Oh, we have more to go, man. We have more to go. It says the inverse of L. So find the inverse of L. What was L again? Okay. We'll go back up. L again. Oh, see it. I'm not going to do it up here, so guys. L inverse. So we know that the inverse, we already calculate. No, we didn't calculate the determinant. That was for the previous one. So we have 9, 5, 3, 2. And by the way, join the live, they're supposed to get a whole heap on the matrices though. So it's AD minus BC to find the determinant. And of course, we have 5 times 3. I love that they didn't put any negative in there. 9 2 is 18, negative 5 times 3, negative 15. So this gives us a determinant of 3. And of course, you know, it's 1 over 3. We're going to swap the position of A and B. So we have 2 go there, so 9 go there, so 5 go here, and then we have negative 3. And that would be the inverse. This wasn't so bad. This wasn't so bad at all. Well, this question, you know, guys, not the paper. That's it. All right. Them say now PQ is equal to 5, 4 if P, so PQ equal 5, negative 4. If P is at the point negative 2, 3, determine the coordinates of Q. Alright, so PQ equal 5, negative 4, and we want to find the coordinate of Q. So that means from this point, negative 2, from this point, we're going to move 5, negative 4. It is probably about 3, negative 1. No, it's a 5 and to get this 3 here. Let's get on it. So this is at the point negative 2, 3. So if we're at negative 2, 3, all I have to do is just add it to it. Alright. So it would be 5, negative 4 plus negative 2, 3. So 5 take away 2, that's 3. And this will give us negative 1. So that point should be 3, negative 1. Another way we could have looked on it, you know, guys, we could have actually draw up some graph, right? We could have do something like this. Can I trust the algebra? You guys should have had the graph in the exam though, right? Alright, so I could just make a quick graph. So I could make 0 before here. So you have -1, -2. And then you go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And then say the point P is -2, 3. So you go up. So this should be the point, right? -2, 3. And then now, them say from P to Q. So we want to find Q. From P to Q is 5, -4. So we use a different color to go across. So we'll go 5 across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 4 down. 1, 2, 3. We need to add a next one. And then we added 4. And of course we have 1, 2, 3, and -1 in other years. So this will be the point. So it will be the point 3, -1. So with a 0, so the line it up with -1 here, so -2. So see it? 5, -4. And of course from P to Q. So you never have to trust the algebra if you never trust it, guys. You could actually work from the point Q and then work your way. Alright, so that's 3, -2. -1 rather. Alright, let's see what else here. Alright, this one says in a pentagon OABC, OA is parallel to BC. So this parallel, then tell us that. And AB is parallel to, so AB is parallel to OD. So OA is parallel to BC. Alright, cool. OD is equal to 2AB. So instead of write 2AB, we could just write 2B because that one that B, right? So it'll be 2B. And OA, so OA is equal to 2BC. So that means that this is how we go half. As if yeah. Alright. And then OA is A and alright, 4. So it says now, find in terms of A and B in its simplest form from A to D. Remember, we can't go directly, guys. Alright, we're gonna go this route. So I'm gonna go from A to O. Plus, I'm gonna go from O to D. So I'm gonna go with the arrow with the D1. So this will be positive 2B, so I'm gonna go with the arrow. But this one, I'm going against the arrow. And the length of this is A. So that's -A. You know, with vector, you know, like when you have the negative hanging out, so that would be 2A minus B. This one isn't so bad. From O to D, from A to D, right? Yeah. We couldn't take this route, but we'd have to find BC from B to C. So we have, yeah. So this is probably the best route. Let's see what else the month in store. So now they want us to go from B to C. From B to C. B to C. So here, from here, we go all the way to C. Alright, so I'm going to take the long road, right? So if I go BC, I'm going to go B to A. After I do that, I'm going to go A to O, and then we go O to D. But guess what? I still need to go from D to C, right? Because I C I'm supposed to end up. So I still need to go from D to C. What if I work this now? CX? What if I work? Alright, so from B to C, this is going against the arrow, so that's negative B. Again, we're going against the arrow, so that's minus A. Here we're going with the arrow, so that's 2B. And this one, we're going with the arrow, so that's plus half A. Alright, all we have to do, guys, is group the like terms. So we have negative B plus 2B and minus A plus half A. Alright, this is our 1B. We are going to subtract it inside of the bigger one. It's a negative 1A. It's a half, so it's a negative half A. I think that's it. I'm going to break it down. Yo, that paper, I mean, I like it. Man, I like it. But it wasn't so bad. Some of it wasn't so bad. I think probably number 2. When I get what I'm going to try to do with number 2. Alright. Let's see the same thing. Think I hit that, guys. From B to C. That's it. Oh. Them say state the conclusion about AD and BC that can be drawn from your response. State the conclusion about AD. So AD, BC, AD, BC, AD, BC, AD, AD, there again. AD, AD. Oh, from here, so. What would you get for AD? Let me draw the vector. From A to D, so it will go this direction, right? And also B to C. So this will go this direction as well. What would you want? Did they ask us for the magnitude or the length? I'm sure them ask us color. Yeah, them ask for the size, right? Size of AB and the size BC. Alright, so now we drop in the size and see if it makes sense. They could be parallel. Let's see. What was AD again? AD work out to 2B minus A. And what did AD work out? BC work out. From B to C was B minus a half. So one is a multiple of the other, right? So it's like to literally multiply BC by 2, you would get AD. Alright guys, so we have come to the end. I see my burn here. So it's a very long paper though. Oh, wishing everyone all the best, alright? But they ask for the modules, so that means we should think about the size. That is mean the modulus. Alright guys, catch you guys later. Alright, all the best everyone.